got to question it, cut it off. Just the fact that you got to question it is already enough warning. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Hope everybody radiating, vibrating, and operating the truest version of your beautiful and authentic self. If you got to question it, cut the connection. I don't know who that's going to speak to. I got a few downloads I wrote down. If you got to question it, cut the connection. Do narcissists ever admit when they're wrong? Do narcissists ever admit when they're wrong? Do you know any? Because when it comes to narcissists, another popular trending title, it could be anybody. But they have characteristics and traits that we need to become more familiar with. More so, we need to become familiar with if we carry those traits. A lot of times we only carry energy due to what we've been through. And I say that because I relate to what I'm saying. But that don't mean we have to still be in the energy of what we've been through. I say I only carry energy due to what I've been through. I'm not still carrying the energy of the shit that got me in the place that I am now. It was a stepping stone, a catalyst. Why am I pointing this out? Because we must stop allowing people to shit on us and then think they could just come in and out of our lives when they get ready, at their convenience, when they get ready. Sorry we don't get it. We sorry that we not sorry, but sorry we don't get it. And if they sorry, that they ask they sorry. Some of us just gonna have to be like this. So this ain't gonna apply for everybody. But you will know if I'm talking to you when you hear this message. If they sorry, let their ass stay sorry. But don't allow no one to treat you less than you are, less than you know you're worth, less than you value yourself to be. Because then it's on you. Know your worth. And give checkmate to them kind of entities, to them kind of people. I don't know why I just thought about when I was in the dentist a couple weeks ago, and the dentist was telling me about a male dentist, Indian. He was telling me about his female friend, and he said his female friend spent $2 on her nails and don't do nothing about her mouth. Don't do nothing concerning her health. Don't do nothing concerning the way she think. So I asked him, how do he deal with that? And he said he don't. He just let her be. Somebody may catch something from that. You ever notice how we as people, because first because most things we notice through others before we start to notice it in ourselves, but you ever notice how people carry, or when we notice the character of people, we notice that while we act so surprised, or we start paying attention to people's character, you will start to notice why we act so surprised about the things that we already know. Why we act so shocked about the things that we already know. More so, how do we end up hurt by the things that we already know? And the reason that I posed that question, because I was reading in a little insert from a psychology article where we as people, human in our being, are more prone to memories, or more prone to things associated with pain than pleasure, and we'll carry those memories more than pleasurable ones. And I was like, okay, I can relate to that. That's why shadow work's so needed today. That's exactly why shadow work's so needed today. Because we ain't got no business acting surprised, shocked, or hurt when people, places, or things end up being exactly what we knew, what we thought, what we had a feeling about. And I say that because it's the good people, places, and things in our lives that get overlooked, that get mistreated, that get pushed to the side, they get taken advantage of. They don't get the honor, the praise, or do homage that they're due. It always go to the messy ones. So I find something interesting in that. I see a pattern in that, a developmental pattern, a behavior pattern, mental patterns. There's a message in that. When you build from ground zero, because I don't find myself having to build from ground zero a lot of times. And in the right now, the present moment that I'm in now, came from building from having to rebuild from ground zero again. So I'm grateful to be in this space that I'm in. I'm grateful for everything in my life, the people in my life, and things to come in my life. I hope y'all grateful too. Because when you build from ground zero, the beautiful thing about it is, regardless of the lessons that we had to learn, the beautiful thing about building from ground zero is, in everything that you're newly constructing, you're more aware of the pieces involved in what you're building. So you're more able to prevent cracks, leakage, damage, so forth and so on. I think y'all get the picture. My mom always used to tell me, and I would like to remind us, or I might remind you all, that be careful how you treat others, because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. And I think that's in the Bible somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm not a Bible thumper, but it's many things, many lessons, it's many insights that were seeded in me from the time of a child until this present moment. So I say that to say this. We never know what it may cost us, and we never know who it may cost us. So learn how to treat people, man. Learn how to know, be aware of what type of being you're in the presence of, dressed in physical form. Don't think everybody just like you, where you are in your space of life right now. Because we got beings, different levels, right here looking just like us, coming in our lives for different reasons. Not all good, not all bad, and not all indifferent. But it's up for us to know. That's the test. Truth so powerful, you don't want to underestimate it, because it can't be estimated. It's going to do what it needs to do in its time. And when it come out, it'll change your life. When it come in you, it'll change your life. And it's good to be around people who want the truth at all costs or nothing at all. They'll add to. They won't make you anything, but they'll add to the person you already are on the positive scale. Every lesson has its own, or every level has its own lesson. So remember that we can't take the lessons that you learned in 4th grade to the 5th grade. The lesson in 4th grade prepared you for the lessons in 5th grade, and the lesson in 5th grade will prepare you for the 6th. Every level has its own lessons. Know what will and know what won't work for you. But if you spectate and don't try anything, then you're the last one that should be criticizing or judging something that you haven't attempted yet. That's working in somebody, especially if it's working in somebody else's life. And if it works in somebody else's life, it can work in yours. You just need to find out what it is that they're doing, if that's something that interests you or that you're drawn to. When you see what you can't unsee, nothing ever the same. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. May all be well with everybody, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, especially, I want to say again, physically, health-wise. Okay? Peace. Sabu.